Hi there. I couldn't help but hear you got the Affogato too, right? That is my favorite drink, but I rarely see them on the menu. I'm sure most coffee shops don't like to keep ice cream on hand. Or maybe it's just seen more like a dessert drink. There's just something so good about the hot, bitter espresso combined with the cold, sweet ice cream. You know? At least they're easy enough to make at home. Oh, sorry. Look at me, just rambling on and on. Where are my manners? I'm Joe. Yomogi Joe. Most people just call me Yom. What's your name? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. Looks like it's getting a bit crowded. Should we find a table? Yeah, great. This one looks open. There we go. These chairs are just so comfy. And I love the eclectic vibe they have going on. Really gives you a warm welcome. Makes you feel right at home. And they make the best dessert drink? Perfect. Just perfect. Speaking of, cheers. Huh. They didn't give you a spoon? Here, take mine. Oh, don't worry about it. The barista actually gave me two. See? Seems like this worked out perfectly, didn't it? Now then, cheers. For real. So, is this your go-to coffee shop? What? Look, I was trying my best not to ask the usual, do you come here often? I'm just curious if this is a good spot. Best one in the area. Wow, that is some high praise right there. Looks like this will have to be my new stop. Do you always get the affogato? I see. So you're just looking to change it up today? Bit of a break from the ordinary. I like that. I myself order it when I can. But even if the affogato isn't on the menu, I still go for something sweet. Yeah, well, if I'm treating myself to a nice coffee, might as well enjoy it. And on that note, are you enjoying the mixer? Dull? Really? But if it's not your thing, why did you sign up? Your friend? Where are. Oh, them over there? Looks like they're really hitting it off, yeah? Good for them. Although you are still a little antsy. Ah, so they were nervous this morning? Well, I don't think you have to worry anymore. They seem to be having a good time. Me? I signed up too. So far, so good. I'm new to the city. Just moved here for work and was in the area on Thursday. I saw a flyer for the mixer. Thought it'd be a great way to get acclimated. Mingle amongst the locals. Or something like that. Oh, yes, please. I would love recommendations. If you have any. I love to eat local, and I eat just about anything. There are so many different varieties of food and flavors to try. Can't ever go wrong with good food and good company. That's what my dad always says. Of course. Good company really brings the meal together. I'm not too worried about that. I know I'll make friends. Sure, it's hard being in a new place, but I don't mind getting out there. I love meeting new people. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I am a huge extrovert. And I'm guessing by your response, you might be an introvert? Okay, okay, interesting. Books over people? I get that. I also love to read. Beckett, Plath, Adams, Fujimoto? What about you? You listen to audios? Oh, like audio books? Any good recommendations? Huh, it's okay. I get that reading or listening can be personal, but I wouldn't say books are better than people. Everyone's got their own story. Perhaps not always as fantastical as a novel, but unique nonetheless. Well, yeah. Take that guy in the corner. He's been hunched over his laptop since I got here. Laser focused. Could be working on his taxes, or perhaps writing out the next big blockbuster screenplay. You never know until you ask, right? Yes, yes, I've heard of curiosity in the cat. Although I'm pretty sure the second line is, and satisfaction brought it back. Well, why not? Even bad experiences teach you something. And you never know what could happen. Life can be pretty serendipitous. Exactly. Like seeing a flyer for this mixer. Yes, I am looking for something. Whether that's a partner or just a friend. Someone to get along with. I like to keep myself open to possibilities. What about you? Unsure? That's okay. You can figure it out as you go. You don't need to be nervous. At the base level, people are here to find someone they get along with. And like I said, you never know what'll happen. Love does tend to find us at the most random moments. It could happen here. Yeah, maybe. Or you could meet the love of your life. I mean, that's just as likely, right? No, you definitely wouldn't know right off the bat. But that's the fun part, the trial and error. Of course, it's hard work. You have to meet someone, get to know them, figure out if they're right for you, and see how it goes. Every relationship you have changes you in a way. You live and learn, just as they live and learn. Like that one song. Well, of course, growing from your past experiences can be painful. You know, the growing pains. You have two different people learning to interact and live together. That will sometimes create some kind of friction. There'll be uncomfortable moments. But that's what happens with anything that's worth having in life. You find the joy in working for something. Yeah, exactly. Similar to learning how to draw or write. You gotta love the process almost as much as you love the person. I guess I don't believe in soulmates. But I do believe there are people out there that make going through life a little bit easier. You just have to find them. So you live your life, you meet new people, and find someone that speaks to your soul. But you have to do the work. That is the most important part. I don't know about that. I think you will find someone. That is always on the table. Anyone here could change your life, if you let them. Or for the better. But you won't know until you try. I don't think you give yourself enough credit. You might think you're too jaded for these types of things. But here you are, at the mixer, participating no less. Well, you're talking to me, aren't you? When I walked up to you, you could have ignored me. Could have said, piss off. At any point, you could have left. But you're still here, chatting away with me. Sure, just being polite. Well, I appreciate that. Although, I have gotten you to crack a smile a few times. Oh, okay. Okay, laughing at your own jokes. That's fine. I don't mind. As long as I still get to see your pretty smile. But it is pretty. Such a sly, mischievous grin. I like it. That fluster you? You're not used to the direct approach? Sorry. I'll tone it down. Only a little. Oh, come on. But it's fun seeing you get like this. You're really cute. I like to think of it as being honest. Saying exactly what's on my mind. No games, no guessing. Just good, honest communication. Why? Because you could change my life. And I think I could change yours. You're right. You don't know me. But I think there's an easy way to fix that. I'm Yomogi Joe. Or just Yom. I'm new in town. I like to go on walks near the ocean and collect sea glass. I've had to learn how to sew because my pockets would tear at the seams after a day at the beach. I like to try and see the good in things, even when it's hard. But I do have bad days, especially when it rains. I tend to get a little more pensive. My mother says she would always know something was up because the house would actually be quiet. I like people that can be a little mean to me. Keeps me on my toes. I like people that might be jaded and firm on their opinions, but are willing to hear someone out. I like kind people. People that look out for one another. Someone that gets out of their comfort zone and goes to mixers just because their friend needed support. Yeah, you could say I like you. And I'd really like the chance to learn more about you. Perhaps over dinner, at a local place? What can I say? I like to put myself out there and see what happens. Of course, you can't say no if you want. You've already been kind enough to let me yap in your ear for the past round. Well, thank you for that. I'm glad you didn't mind. So, would you let me take you out? Would you take a chance with me? And see where it goes?